Earth, our home planet, a place of great beauty and wonder, full of rich cultures, beautiful faces and breathtaking views. One of the most spectacular features of our planet are the world's oceans. Over 70% of Earth's surface is covered by this seemingly endless expanse of salty, fresh water. But have you ever stopped to think about how they came to be? How did we get those beautiful oceans that cover our planet today? Welcome to our channel. And in today's episode, we will take you back in time and explore the incredible journey that led to the birth of Earth's oceans. From a fiery beginning to the emergence of life itself, we will uncover the fascinating story of how water became such an integral part of our planet. So sit back, relax, and join us as we dive into the deep and mysterious origins of Earth's oceans. A fiery beginning. Imagine our planet as it first formed, not yet cool enough to support life. Its surface is a sea of molten rock, a fiery hell where even the toughest creatures would perish. There are no oceans, no rivers, not even a drop of water to quench the burning world. Only intense heat and volcanic eruptions that spewed ash and smoke into the air. It was a scene straight out of a horror movie and lasted for millions of years. But as time went on, things began to change. The planet started to cool, although very slowly. And with it, the pace of volcanic activity decreased. The fiery surface began to solidify, creating a crust of solid rock over the planet's hot mantle. And as the planet continued to cool, more and more of the surface hardened, turning the molten world into a maze of jagged mountains and sharp valleys. It was during this time that the first changes took place that would eventually lead to the formation of the oceans. The first rains. As Earth continued to cool, something amazing happened. The steam that had been trapped in the atmosphere for so long began to condense, forming thick clouds that blotted out the sun. The planet was shrouded in darkness as the temperature dropped further. The clouds grew darker and heavier until one day it began to rain. But these were no ordinary rains. They were endless, heavy, and relentless, lasting for millions of years. These early rains were crucial for the development of our planet. They filled the many craters and basins that dotted the Earth's surface, gradually creating vast stretches of water. This process may have taken millions of years, but over time, the rains formed the first seas and lakes, laying the foundation for the oceans we know today. These ancient waters were hot, acidic, and full of dissolved gases, a far cry from the clean, refreshing water we enjoy today. But they were the first steps towards creating the life-giving substance that covers over 70% of our planet. Asteroids and comets. While the rains were vital in forming the early oceans, scientists believe that asteroids and comets may have played a significant role too. These icy bodies from space could have delivered large amounts of water to Earth, bringing the first seeds of oceans from the stars. As Earth continued to cool, more and more of these icy visitors may have crashed into the planet, adding their frozen cargo to the growing seas. This influx of water from space would have enriched the planet's surface, paving the way for the oceans to thrive. The first oceans form. With the addition of water from space and the continued cooling of the planet, the oceans began to form more rapidly. Within a few billion years, Earth had transformed from a fiery wasteland into a blue planet with vast, shimmering waters covering much of its surface. The first oceans were salty, full of minerals and other dissolved substances that leached out from the rocks and soil. They were also much warmer than the oceans we know today, with temperatures reaching up to 80 degrees Celsius. But despite their differences, these early oceans were teeming with life. The ocean's power. The newly formed oceans were a powerful force on the young Earth. They shaped the continents, carved valleys, and created new landforms. The tides crashed against the shores, eroding the rocks and soil and carrying it away to form new deposits elsewhere. The waves also helped distribute heat around the planet, creating a more balanced climate and setting the stage for life to flourish. The oceans became the cradle of life itself, providing the perfect conditions for the first organisms to emerge and thrive. The vast, salty waters were full of nutrients and minerals that these early life forms needed to survive. The depth and expanse of the oceans also provided a refuge from the harsh conditions on the surface, allowing life to develop and diversify. As the oceans continued to evolve, so did the life they supported. From tiny microorganisms to giant marine creatures, the oceans have been a source of wonder and inspiration for life on Earth. Spark of life. The exact origin of life on Earth is still a mystery, but scientists believe that the deep oceans played a vital role in its emergence. In the depths, near the hydrothermal vents, there is a unique ecosystem supported by the heat from the Earth's core and the chemicals from the vents. It is here that the first simple life forms may have awakened, using energy from the vents and the chemicals in the water to sustain themselves. This discovery has led scientists to believe that the oceans may have been the birthplace of life itself, providing the perfect conditions for the first cells to form and multiply. A fragile balance. It is hard to imagine our planet without its oceans. They are an integral part of life on Earth, providing us with food, water, and a stable climate. But did you know that Earth's oceans are a relatively recent development in the planet's history? Before they existed, Earth was a dry, lifeless rock, and without them, Earth would be nothing more than another barren planet in the vast emptiness of space. The oceans are what make Earth special, what allow life to flourish, and what sustain our planet's delicate balance. They are a testament to the incredible power of nature, and a reminder of the fragility of the world we inhabit. Just think about it. Without water, Earth would be a desert, a barren wasteland where nothing could live. The air we breathe, the food we eat, and the climate that sustains us all depend on the oceans. They are the lifeblood of our planet, and the key to our survival. Our connection today. Even now, the oceans continue to hold Earth's greatest mysteries. They cover over 70% of our planet's surface, yet we have explored less than 5% of their depths. There is still so much we don't know about the oceans, so many creatures and ecosystems yet to be discovered. The oceans are a source of wonder and inspiration, and they have been for centuries. From the ancient sailors who first ventured out onto the seas, to the modern explorers who continue to push the boundaries of ocean discovery, humans have always been fascinated by the water that covers our planet. And as we continue to explore and learn more about the oceans, we discover new wonders and mysteries that inspire us to learn more. The oceans are a vital part of our planet and our lives. They provide us with food, water, and a stable climate, and they are home to countless species of plants and animals. But despite their importance, we have only scratched the surface of what the oceans have to offer. There is so much more to discover, so much more to learn, and so much more to protect. As we look to the future, we must remember that the oceans are not just a source of wonder and inspiration, but a vital part of our planet's life support system. We must do our part to protect them and ensure that they are there for generations to come. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time to discover the fascinating story of how Earth's oceans came to be. We hope you enjoyed learning about the fiery beginning, the first rains, asteroids, and comets, the formation of the first oceans, the ocean's power, a spark of life, and the fragile balance that makes life on Earth possible. Don't forget to hit the like button if you learned something new, or share your thoughts and ideas in the comments below. We value your feedback and can't wait to bring you more amazing content in the future. Until then, keep exploring and stay curious.